Hey guys, it's me, Kate again. So this video will be my March book haul. You would probably have seen this video earlier if I haven't deleted the footage. I think that's correct sentence structure, but okay. So I have 7/6 books to talk about because two are the two parts of the same book. So you know, there even though there is 7 books, there's 6 of them. And if you hear some noise in the background, that's probably my mom. So the first 2 things that I have to talk about is technically are, but the use is because it's 2 parts of the same book. So we have Words of Radiance part 1 and part 2. I'm just going to hold part 1 because it's easier and they are gigantic. So the Words of Radiance is second book in by Brandon Sanderson, is second book in Stormlight Archive, which is set in his Cosmia universe. These books are set on backdrop of a war that's basically started with a purpose, but now it's really just a competition of who is going to get more of some special swords and shields. I don't remember how they're called exactly. And the first book is all about the war. I think this the whole thing is about war, and I think this is like more on the political side of things. So we're going to see. At least that's what I heard. Then we have Gathering of Shadows by V. Schwab, which is a second book. Let me just check. Let me just. Yeah. No, this copyright stuff. I think this is the second book in Dark Shade of Magic series. I'm sure I read that somewhere, this second book, but I think The Conjuring of Light is the third one. So this series is all about Kel, who is one of La Centauri's, which are these basically magicians who can travel to parallel Londons, and there are 4 Londons. Red London, where everything is about magic. Grey London, which is our basically our London where there is no magic. Then we have White London where only certain people have magic, and Black London, which is basically in ruins because of magic. So when Cal accidentally smuggles something from that Black London, which gets stolen, and everything goes to shit basically from there. Then we have Felix Ever After by Kacen Callender. I hope that's how you pronounce author's name, because I'm not completely sure. No matter how many times I heard it pronounced, I still can't remember. So this is a book about Felix, who I need to consult the dust jacket. Who is Chan's boy who gets bullied, I think. Tak se ne priča ni hrvatski. Pokušavam nešto naći ovdje u knjizi, pa zato tu te zvukove proizvodim. Yeah, he deals with bullying, and then he finds himself in a quasi love triangle. I can speak today because my throat is dry. Then we have Soulbinder by Sebastien de Castell, who I swear to God mentioned so many times recently in my videos. Even if I don't, it feels that way. But I do talk about this series a lot. So this is the fourth book in Spellslinger series, which is all about Kellen, who at the beginning of the first one is just about to take his magic shell, but his magic is basically terrible. And then he decides to cheat, basically. But not everything goes as planned. And in this one, he and his trusted friend, the Squirrel Cat, are on their own searching for a monastery known as Ebony Abbey. It's in a place outsiders can never find, where the monks know more about the Shadow Black than anyone else, but there are dark truths waiting there for Kellen. And then he finds himself separated from his trusted friend, a Squirrel Cat. He is forced to venture deeper into shadow magic than he ever knew he could. Also, I love artwork on the cover and inside, so blip. For the next book, I'm not sure if I showed it in the last book haul or not. It's Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas, which is fifth book in Throne of Glass series, which is all about this girl named Selena Sardotian, who is an assassin, and she's in a line working as a slave because they caught her, and until one day the captain of King's Guard comes and takes her to the prince, who takes her to be princess champion in this competition for the king, in which he can choose his assassin. And stuff goes from there. And then the last book that I have to talk about is the Well of Ascension book by Brandon Sanderson, which is second book in Mistborn, which is also in his Cosmia. And this is about alimancers who can basically ingest metals, but they can only ingest one metal, and there are Mistborns who can ingest all metals, and based on the metal they inject, they have a specific power. And then this guy named Kelsier is basically taking a bunch of alimancers to defeat the final empire, and they do some crazy stuff here. I haven't read this one yet, of course. I only bought it today, literally today, just before I started making this video. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm not going to try and leave this just because I don't want to. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.